Hey there, fellow Factorians, Onerous here with another episode of Rampant Realm. And we actually saw biters, yes. The end of last episode, we had quite a large attack wave of biters coming. We can see the remains. All this was just one sort of series of attacks that really went all the way around the perimeter. So a little bit scary, a little bit exciting. I'm not going to lie. We've got a lot of stuff in our inventory, and a lot of that is actually coal, which we should probably get rid of. We got more attacks. Where's it? Okay. This episode, what I want to do is I do want to get our military science happening over here. But first things first, let's make sure that our base is actually properly defended. For military science, we are going to need stone bricks, so we're going to have another furnace doing stone bricks, which I think is pretty exciting. You know what? I just realised if I had some coal, I could make some grenades and we could clear some of these trees. All right, where are grenades? There we go. There we go. Okay, and I'm stuck. So we've got a turret here, which is good. I think this is going to be probably the main attack area. So let's actually make this one a little bit bigger, because why not? And let's grab out all of this old school ammo and put in some new school ammo. There we go. All right. Now where are those grenades? Where are those grenades? Here we go. They're pretty slow to make, aren't they? Anyway, we'll I reckon about here we'll put in another installation. There we go. And we've got a few. We've got a few turrets, so I can afford to be a little bit generous here. All right, there we go. We've got some more upgrades going, which is nice to see, and I reckon we'll pop another one right about here. Grenades. Where am I? Just to make sure I don't hit myself with the grenades. There we go. Beautiful. All right. And maybe we'll just do that. I think this one will be okay. Of course, there's a tree in the way, isn't there? Of course there is. There's always trees in the way. The plight of early game Factorio before we get bots. Trees. There we go. Personal logistic bots just eat through trees like nobody's business. There we go. Okay. Maybe it's worth putting a bit more protection here too. Yeah. While we're here, let's not underestimate the biters. That is certainly the last thing we want to do. I'll just put a little 2x2 here. I think that'll be sufficient for what we would see here. Now, obviously, we're only just starting to see biters, so we can't really comment on their behaviour. But they're supposed to be smarter. So they're supposed to look for weaknesses in the defense, and obviously, like, coming in here is not going to be good for them. But if they were to scout around here and then come up through here, they actually have quite an easy way into the base. So for science, I'm going to kind of leave that and see if they actually do start coming up through here. Over here, we have got a nice little block of stuff. All right. Enough chitter chatter. Let's actually get into the meat of what we want, which is military science. And military science is going to give us some more bullet upgrades. Obviously, it will allow us to get flamethrowers, but we also need oil for that. Quick check on power. We're doing okay with power. For now, we are going to need some more miners. We have 3 miners. Okay, let's... that's 4 more. That's 7, 8... 13, 14, we actually need a little bit more iron so we can make 15. We'll get half a belt of stone, and that will support a quarter of a belt of stone bricks. Because if we have a look, where is stone bricks? Here we go. Yep, 2 stone for 1 stone brick. So that is the ratio. We'll put it in here, I guess. Or do we kind of just, if we're only doing a half one, we actually need more stone. We'll grab some stone out of these guys. Conversely, we can use these guys as well. All right. let's do that. There we go. And there. And what do you got? You have actually nothing. Okay, well that's all right. Let's get. No, we'll stick with our plan. We'll stick with our plan. Let's Oh, that got weird real fast. So how many do we have here? We have 17. We can probably just let's get a full belt of these, and then we can make half a belt of oh, that would be nice, wouldn't it? Like that just seems good. How many is that then? That is 25, 26, 27, with 3 more needed on the inside. So we could just do that. There you go. That would be a full belt out of here, which is okay. Why am I'm making all these green circuits again? I'm falling into the trap. I haven't done a run by to grab some green circuits. Could put all these in a chest, of course, and just have a bunch of them waiting, being built. That's actually probably a great idea. Let's do that. Let's have a chest here, and maybe just a slow inserter, so we don't take them all, and just have one stack waiting there for when I want to grab them. All right. Whoops, not that one. Those two. All right, if we're gonna do that, we might as well bring this down here. I was trying to kind of avoid that, but we don't need to do that. We don't need to avoid it at all. All right. There, and then where are we going here? We're going there apparently. All right. We're missing some over here as well. On there, beautiful. Kind of. Oh man, I'm really missing squeak through. Being able to walk between miners, it's underappreciated. All right, now how many have we got? We have 30. There we go. All we need to do now is just do some of this. Let's move you down to there, and across we go. Well, apparently you need to be there. There we go. All right. There's a full belt going in here, and we'll split it off about here. Not about there. Oh gosh, split it off here, and we'll run this all the way down here and start a new column under this one here. All right, under this steel. So this is only half. It's only half. 24. There we go. Just like that. How are we going for these things? We're actually really low on these because we haven't got them all yet. All right, let's make what we can. There we go. What's going on here? You're going the wrong way. Of course you are. Never get those in the right spot. We also need to make a bunch of these. All right. And away we go. These only have to go up to here. This will give us half a belt of stone brick, which is still a fair bit. We don't need that much. 7.5 a second. That's plenty to make military science with, and it's really the only ongoing use that you have for it. And of course, don't forget, military science is actually not used that often. So rarely would you be using military science for 100% of the time. All right, now that we've done that, let's drag these poles in. Try and do it in a way that doesn't make weird angles with the poles. There we go. All right, now we have stone brick. Half a belt of stone brick. I'm actually out of belts. All right, let's run back over here. This little area, it's still going. We're using a little bit of iron. No, I'm just going to leave it. This section here is actually going to die off very quickly, and maybe I'll repurpose the labs. Like as soon as we get higher level than green science, these labs won't actually do anything because they're just supplied by red and green. All right, let's grab the full 1,000, and you can start making use of all that iron again. We do have some good inventory space for it, so that's all right. All right, so these defenses will eventually kind of move out, and we'll cordon off, like put some full defenses, probably cutting across there, and we'll see what happens with the rest of it. But let's focus on our goal, and that is science, science, science. Now, interestingly, this is now full. We got 4 iron, 2 copper, 4 circuits, and then this is actually where this will come in. All right. There we go. Which is going to interfere with this emplacement here, but that's all right. We'll rip it out and we'll put in a new one. All the biter corpses have disappeared, which is nice. Gives us a false sense of security. When you can see the bodies, it's like, oh yeah, biters. Got to remember about biters. But yeah, look, when you can't see them, it doesn't seem so bad, does it? I tell you what, we are putting a lot of ammo in these things, and we're quickly using up our. Gosh, how did that happen? We're quickly using up our supply of red ammo. I mean, as you're initially filling turrets, it's definitely a lot more usage of ammo than ongoing. But yeah, ongoing we'll still be using a lot of ammo, so we might have to ramp up our ammo production at some point in the near future. There we go. Okay, you're there. Let's get some military science going, shall we? You guys are fine. All right, military science, somewhere like that. We could. No, it's ridiculous trying to squeeze it in too close. One thing about Factorio to remember is there's always enough space. So, military science needs a few things. We need piercing rounds, grenades, and walls. So let's start with piercing rounds. We want to make 1 a second. Well, actually, we're doing 2 a second, aren't we? You want to make 2 a second, so we need 2 piercing rounds a second, which means we'll need 2. Yes, we'll need six productions to do that. All right, and we have this over here, don't we? This is what we'll need if we want to supply. If we want to supply enough red ammo for science, that's what we need. All right, good to know. Good to know. This needs to be copper and iron, and then steel on the top. All right, steel on the top. That is a little bit wonky, isn't it? We went in at the wrong spot. We actually want to come in. We want to make sure we actually have room for this. So we want to go here like this. But this then needs to do something a little funky. What if I did that? Move you up there. And then, no, that's going to put it on the wrong side. All right, well, I guess we're doing that. Okay, let's clear that up. And we just need to jump across it with the other one, which is, yeah, it's not ideal. It's not ideal, but here we are. So you're coming in here. Beautiful. You're coming in here with one of these. And then up you go to here and then across to there. All right, and then we're away. How are we going for inserters? We've got not a lot of inserters. And apparently not a lot of stuff to make inserters. Let's just kind of do a bit of that. There we go, jump you across. And let's continue you guys going for a little bit. There we go, all right. So that will be this stuff. And we're out of those things. Assemblers. We're out of iron, of course we are. Let's make some more of these. We're going to need we need to get them all up pretty quickly. Well, I mean, it's not urgent. We can handcraft stuff for a long time. Science is definitely a priority. Now let's grab a stack of green circuits while we're here, and do we also have some of these? Let's extend this out. All right, that's probably far enough. Yeah, let's get this guys in, and then what are we doing? We're doing. They're facing the wrong way. Why is that? Yes, because that one does face the other way. All right, and then these guys all go in. A couple in there, and then some outs. Apparently, we are out of regular inserters. That's not great, is it? There we go. Let's see if we can make a few of them while we're just running around. Grab a few more green circuits. Oh, a heap of green circuits. All right. Wonderful. There we go. And all we need to do then is bring these belts up. And we're off. All right. Wonderful. There is all the ammo we need for 2 military science a second. So what else do we need? We are going to need walls. We're going to need 2 walls a second, which is just one thing taking stone brick. All right. We can do that over here, and then the other thing we need is grenades. And we need 2 grenades a second. I think they take 8 seconds to make. Something like that. Yes, 8 seconds. So we are going to need 16 of these for 2 a second. You know what? I think I've stuffed this up, haven't I? Because I totally forgot, and probably you're yelling at me, I forgot that we have 2 military science packs per construction. So, in fact, we don't need this whole top half up here. Yeah, this was I mean, it's not a costing mistake. We can just recover all those resources. Look at that. We can put these to good use. Except for maybe this ammo. Let's get rid of this ammo. Yes. So that is 1 a second, and 1 a second produces 2 military science a second, because this recipe produces 2 packs. So yeah, we need 8. 8 grenades. That's what we need. All right. And that makes sense, because normally I would put in 4, because it's just doing. I normally aim for kind of one science per second, but here we are. All right, and so grenades need coal and iron plate. If we're making 1 of these a second, we actually need 10 coal a second. That is actually not possible in a half a lane yellow belt. So that is an interesting little thing. We're actually going to need 2 belts. One which is half a thing of iron, because half is certainly enough. And then the other one actually has to be a full belt of coal. Nope, something is off there. You should have been there. There we go. All right. Oh, that's our half. We've lost our half. Well, here we go. It's done now. That'll back up, and we won't be using that. So I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's a little bit inefficient. But here we are. Our undergrounds are getting low. But we do want to get this research up and running. There we go. All right. So we are going to need more of these. And then copy that. And we want to make 8 of these. So there's 4. Copy that. There is 8. All right. Apparently there's a tree in the way. So let's put the power poles in first. And then you can just drag and drop the assemblers. Get this all the way up here. That all the way up there. And let's see if we've got enough reds. We do. Look at that. Beautiful. Do we have enough of these, though? No, we do not. Let's make a few more. And then we'll run over and grab. We've got a heap of them in a box elsewhere, but we better just do this. And then a bit of this. There we go. Okay. So that belt will have all the... Oh, what's going on here? You need a little special one in there. All right. And look, it really looks like my numbers are off. Because 0.75. The 0.75 crafting of the assembly machine actually means we only need 7.5 coal per second, which does fit on half a belt. All right, well, look, when we upgrade these, if we ever do to assembly 3s, this will provide enough coal. But hey, whoopsies. Wasted some long handles. That's okay. Let's I'm going to run back and I'm going to grab some more inserters. While we're doing that, let's craft up a few more of these. And we might as well grab a bit of iron on the go. Let's grab a bit of this. There we go. Lots of iron. What are we going to use that iron for? Well, I wouldn't mind actually making a few of these now that I think about it. But they kind of need steel as well, of which we have quite a bit in our inventory. Look at that. All right, let's handcraft some of these while we're running around doing not much else. It is nighttime now, so remember the biters are set to be a little more aggressive at nighttime. So we should expect some attacks. Now I came over here for inserters. There we go. And we're still good. Well, we're not that good for belts. Let's grab a few more. And then on the way back, we'll fill up with red ammo, AP ammo, because we are, like I said, here we go. It is now nighttime. We just got gun turret damage upgraded, so that's good. We're about to get military science, so we can start in the upgrades further. While we wait, though, let's get lab research speed, just while we wait. These other upgrades, I mean, we might as well get them if they only need green. Now, advanced lab, probably not going to worry about this time. We did it with Ribbon World, and it is much faster. But as Power pointed out, it's just not worth it. You might as well just make more labs if you've got all the space for it. So we're going to leave it. I mean, sulfur processing is something that we need because it goes into blue science. We'll put it in the research queue. I don't know if we'll actually research it because as soon as we get military up and running, oh, look at that, it's happening. As soon as we get military science up and running, there's a swarm coming in down here. All right, we're not sustaining any damage. These are just small biters, which is fine. There's another swarm over here. Yep, he got stuck on a tree. Not that smart, guys. Another swarm in there. All right, and these guys all just have regular ammo, if I remember correctly. So we are dealing with them fairly easily at this point. Not too worried at all. Let's finish off our military. Ooh, this is a little bit close here, I got to say. We can defend it. We can defend it if it comes to that. Okay. So what I want to do for military science, I'm going to start with a wall. Just want to keep an eye on this, make sure nothing's actually getting damaged. I think that's the key indicator we need to look out for, is if something is getting damaged. All right, so this is, yep. Lure them over here. All right, that's what I was worried about. They kind of came in. Let's run back here. Okay, they are dodging it. They are certainly dodging. What do we lose? Just that little bit of belt that I put there. All right, they're dodging it. The sneaky devils. All right, let's put something in here. Let's put it in. There we go. All right. And they're immediately attacking this one, which is smart, I guess. This is kind of in the lane for circuits, but I think that's going to be okay. All right. Let's wall this up. While we're getting attacked, the walls are getting even more worse than normal. More worse? Just worse. Worse than normal. All right. And where's my repair packs? There they are. All right. Okay, there we go. Man, we can see them. They just keep coming in. I guess that's them thinking about where they're going to go. Interesting. So yeah, we're got to keep an eye on ammo too. That's definitely something we need to worry about. All right. If we run out of ammo, we're not going to know about it straight away, which is a problem. There we go. So walls need a lot of stuff very quickly. So let's do that. There we go. Even then, still not enough. So let's put that there, and then that there, and then that there. And that should be then enough stuff. So if we do this and then bring this one here across here. So that's that, and that's that. We're going to need another one of you outputting here. And then we can start on our military science here. If we had more of these, just keep making them. All right, good use of our handcrafting. That you're in the way. Good one, mate. Now, military science. Is it daytime? Is it just me, or has it gotten lighter? Speaking of lighter, we haven't actually put any lights in for ages, man. Let's fix that up. Is it crucial to our survival? No, it's not. But boy, does it make the base much easier to see, especially on YouTube. Gotta remember that. Something like this kind of thing. We'll go staggered lights. There we go. All right, and let's light up over here too, because why not? Lights everywhere. A bit in our area over here. There we go. Okay, because we are having longer nights too. ×4, I think the default setting for clockwork is. Anyway, let's refocus. Now you guys are crafting in 10 seconds, and you only need 4 ingredients, so you can definitely have some slow inserters. And we're going to feed this straight up here. Now, what was the craft time on this? 10 seconds. So we need 10 of them. All right. Let's do that. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And excellent. We don't actually... I was a little worried... Lo and behold. I was a little worried that we would run out of space up against that, but we timed it perfectly, didn't we? Timed it, you know what I mean. All right, let's get these guys in. Maybe we'll bring this up here first. All right, all the way up. We need some long handles. We need some long handles too. Remember that. All right. Otherwise, this stuff is not going to be working. And what are you there? Big tree that apparently I didn't have to destroy, but there we go. Now, long handles. We got 1 long handle, but it's not enough. There we go. A few more long handles. Let's get them in here. There and there. And that will be military science on the go. All right. We don't need lights in every one. We'll go every second one. There we have it. And then we come up here and just do that. And let's get some long-handled inserters coming in like that. I feel like that one then needs to actually be on that side for consistency. All right, well, now that we have no red, apparently. What's going on with the reds? We've got a full supply. Are we running low on power? What the what? Man, who would have thought? Who would have thought I missed that? I didn't even see any comments in the in yesterday's episode about that. Well, there we have it. I guess we missed it because our other labs were so busy doing all the research for us. But that was a huge stuff up there, wasn't it? Anyway, these things happen. Can't think of everything all the time. Wow, look at those patches, man. Nice and close. Oh, there's our first. Okay, we've uncovered our first base that we're polluting. That one's actually not polluting. But with With Rampant, they actually can spawn from there. The pollution doesn't have to be in the base. But these ones, definitely polluting and coming for us. That's okay. We like it. Okay. Now that we have military science, let's actually ditch sulfur in favor of bullet damage. And turret damage and bullet speed. All right. And then once we get our oil set up, we'll use that then for the marker when we need to be researching sulfur, because obviously sulfur needs oil. Sulfur requires petroleum gas, so we can't do anything with it until we have oil. But that will be next episode. I think we'll make our little way up to do some work with that, and this is definitely a bit slow on the old red science, but we're catching back up. How's our power situation while I'm looking? Yeah, we're probably going to need to fix that up too once we get the pump jacks going. So good times ahead. As always, loving the series. I do want to hear your comments. Let me know how we're doing. I feel like we're doing okay. We seem to be, like, at the moment, we are definitely ahead of the biters. We've just got small biters, and none of them are even reaching the walls, which is a really good sign. As soon as they start damaging the walls, that's a sign that our defenses are not keeping up. We either don't have enough turrets, we don't have enough upgrades, our ammo is not powerful enough, whatever it might be. But while they're not even touching the walls, we're in a really good position. All that's left, of course, is to thank my patrons. And if you want to become a patron, of course, follow the link down there in the bottom, patreon.com/onerousgaming, and I'll see you tomorrow.